Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Thursday the 19th of March 2026. I'm going to do you guys a love tarot reading, focusing on those of you who are in a relationship or a connection at the moment. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So, some cards for you, some cards for them, some cards for the relationship or connection, some cards of guidance and advice from Spirit and the universe. So first up, let's get some cards, some energy for you in love, Capricorn. What are your thoughts, feelings, energies in love, in connection with your person? Messages in love for Capricorn. So, Temperance in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the upright, and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. You're building something of stability, or you have, perhaps you and your person are married, or you have family, or you're in a committed, solid situation, connection, relationship, marriage, however it resonates for you. There's some sort of imbalance. Some sort of excess or extreme. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's your energy, Capricorn. The Ten of Pentacles is your energy. So you're coming forward as solid, stable, but somewhat out of balance. Or there is something about stability, perhaps money, finances, job or career, that you are looking to balance, or something within your marriage or commitment, relationship or family dynamic that you are needing to balance out. So let's have a look at your person that you are connected to in love, Capricorn. Messages for the person you are connected to in love. What is your person's energy in your connection in love? Messages for your person in love. So the Hierophant in the upright, the Fool in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in the upright. Again, I'm definitely getting the energy of a commitment, a marriage. So perhaps some of you are married, or there is a commitment, a stability, a foundation, a family, something of that nature connecting you both. The Fool in reverse talks about not stepping forward to a new beginning because you're doubting something, or not wanting to make a reckless or silly decision. It also talks about naivety, moving forward, walking forward towards something, but you're not really sure what you're walking towards, but you kind of walk towards it anyway without thinking, and then maybe regret it after. Ten of Swords, that is an energy of deep wounds, betrayal, being in a very dark place, very wounded, very hopeless sort of energy. A stabbed in the back, kind of. The Ten of Swords is kind of like the minor arcana for the Tower. So in some ways your person is feeling betrayed in some way, or wounded, or at a loss, in a dark place, trying to find light at the end of the tunnel, sort of hopeless, doubtful. So let's get some messages for the connection, for the relationship, for the energy between you both. Messages for the connection between Capricorn and their person in love. Messages for the connection between Capricorn and their... That's too many. Messages for the connection between Capricorn and their person in love. The Eight of Wands in the upright, the Chariot in the upright, and the Star in reverse. So the Eight of Wands and the Chariot is a super fast energy combined. That is fast action, movement, communication, travel, change. The Chariot is a very fast energy of direction, willpower, determination, very fast forward movement. It's a no-nonsense energy of going forward without any doubt. The Eight of Wands, again, very rapid energy of movement, of action. So something could be happening very quickly here. Perhaps something is changing or is about to move forward or is moving forward at quite a rapid pace. But then the Star in reverse talks again about self-doubt or doubt or being in the darkness, being in despair, with a lack of faith and a lack of hope. So that's quite a contradictory energy in itself. That might be your person because they're showing the more doubtful energy. So let's get some messages of advice and guidance. Sorry, my cards are being a bit flitty. Maybe flitty fast energy like the Eight of Wands and the Chariot. That's a very fast energy, so fast that it could almost go off the rails. So, So, some advice and guidance from the universe, from Spirit, for Capricorn and their person that they are connected to in love. Interesting. The Three of Cups in reverse, the Star in the upright now, and Temperance again in reverse. So there's hope, but there's not hope. There's faith, but there's not faith. There's definitely something that's unbalanced, in an extreme, in an excess. And the Three of Cups in reverse, that is a card, an energy of not coming together, not being together, keeping oneself to oneself, taking time out and sort of coming away from people, the thoughts, feelings, just coming away from people and keeping yourself to yourself. So let's clarify a little bit and see if we can find out a little bit more for you. Temperance in reverse is here for you, Capricorn. There's also another Temperance in reverse down here. So I'm going to clarify both of them, because it seems to be an urgent message, an urgent energy that Spirit wants to let me know about. And it is a major arcana, so that's an important message. Why is Temperance here twice in reverse for Capricorn and their person in love. The Emperor in reverse and the World in the upright. The Emperor in reverse, well, he's the opposite of an Emperor in the upright. He lacks direction, he lacks control, he lacks authority. He's off the rails. Like I said earlier about the Eight of Wands and the Chariot in the upright, he's a little bit off the rails. He's very stubborn. He's very intent on getting his own way, regardless of how he has to get his own way. He will get his own way. He's not in his best energy. He's unbalanced, a bit like Temperance. He's out of sync. He's in the negative of his fiery energy, and he's using his power in the wrong ways. He's using his power to get what he wants at all costs. His mood, his temperament can be a little bit impulsive, inconsiderate, arrogant. And the World in the upright here for the second Temperance card in reverse. The World is a completion. It can also talk about travel, distance, but something that has been successful, completed, something that has reached completion, wholeness. It has come full circle. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Capricorn in love? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Capricorn in love? The Knight of Swords. Another fast energy. That is rushing forward with some sort of communication or idea. That's making a decision and rushing forwards with it. Interesting. The Devil just fell out of my deck onto the floor. And as I'm reading for you, Capricorn, I'm going to take that one, and it's a major arcana, it's a major message, a major energy. So I'm going to put that there for the moment. Queen of Pentacles. Why is she here for Capricorn and his person, her person, Capricorn? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Capricorn in love? The Moon in reverse. Something that has been a secret, something that has been hidden, something that has been repressed is coming to light, or needs to come to light, or someone hasn't been saying what they're thinking, or someone's been very secretive about something. I'm getting the energy of someone's not saying what they're feeling, what they're thinking. They're keeping their thoughts and their feelings to themselves. But the Knight of Swords in the upright is a fast energy of communication, decisions, charging forwards with determination. So let's have a look at the Hierophant. For the person you are connected to in love, Capricorn, why is the Hierophant here for them? Why is the Hierophant here for your person that you are connected to in love? The Tower in reverse. So there is a change here. There a change or a decision. There is a change here that your person needs to go through, but they are resisting it. There's a change, a transformation, something that they need to go through, they need to let fall down so they can rebuild something, but they are resisting a change, or they are avoiding the inevitable. They are avoiding doing something that needs to happen in order to progress. And the Fool is here in reverse. That is also an energy of resistance, not going forward into some sort of new beginning. So why is the Fool here in reverse for your person that you are connected to in love, Capricorn? The Nine of Wands in the upright. Your person could be feeling a little bit defensive. Perhaps when you're trying to talk about this, they are being a little bit defensive, having their guard up, or being quite guarded. Not wanting to talk about things, perhaps, or not wanting to sort of approach the subject. Ten of Swords. Why is it here for the person that you are connected to in love? The Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in the upright, Chariot in the reverse, Star in the reverse, Star in the upright, the Fool. They're very hesitant. They're very hesitant, very resistant, very avoidant. There's a lack of direction here somewhere. There's a very contradictory energy of forwards and backwards. Why is the Eight of Wands here in the upright for Capricorn and their person in love? Ten of Cups in reverse. This could be, I mean, there's various situations for various Capricorns and the people they're connected to. This could be about wanting to get married, wanting to commit, and your person is hesitant about making that commitment. Maybe it's about starting a family, having children, and your person's not sure if they want to do that yet. There's some sort of happy ending here, or there's some sort of ultimate family, commitment, marriage, happy ending, happily ever after, that's not happening. There's some sort of shattered dream, or some sort of separation, or domestic inharmony here. Why is the Chariot here? The Capricorn and their person in love. The Magician. So the Chariot and the Magician is a very powerful, determined energy together. That is super confidence, super determination. I have the power to do this. I'm going to do it. Get out of my way. Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to stand in my way. I am gone. That's what that energy is. Someone who, they want something, they make it happen. They're determined, they're confident, they are totally assured that they are able, willing and determined to manifest what it is that they want to create. I want to create this, I want this to happen, I'm going to go forward and I'm going to make it happen without a shadow of a doubt. And let's talk about that doubt, the Star in reverse, because it's right next to these two cards. The Star in reverse. Why is it here for Capricorn and their person in love? The Seven of Wands in the upright. So there's some sort of tension here, friction or conflict, some sort of battle that is being persevered with here. Something's a challenge, it's a battle, but someone's, well, they're kind of persevering, but there's also that doubtful energy. Is someone sort of wondering what they're battling for? They're persevering, but they're kind of feeling doubtful about what they're persevering or battling for. Tell me about the Devil in reverse energy. It flipped out for Capricorn and their person in love. Why is the Devil here in reverse energy for Capricorn and their person in love? The Five of Wands in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the upright, the Five of Wands in reverse, and Death. There is someone here, you or your person, I'm getting more it's your person, Capricorn. They need to end something. They need to release themselves from some sort of unhealthy attachment, lifestyle. They need to walk away from something or someone. Perhaps they're already committed. Perhaps there's already an existing commitment here. Something needs to be released. They need to end something, finish something. Or perhaps it is you. Whoever it is, you'll know how it resonates. But there's an ending, a tower moment, something that needs to complete before something else can begin. Three of Cups in reverse energy. Why is it here for Capricorn and their person in love? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, there could be an issue external of the connection. An issue, a blockage, a delay, a third party, a third angle. It could be a person, place, or a thing. I mean, there's the Queen of Pentacles there. It could be someone's mother. There's the Hierophant there. Someone could be married or committed otherwise to someone else or something else. Maybe they're committed to their job. Who knows? There's a lack of teamwork I'm getting here. Someone's not on the same team. They're not, or communication is not great, or there's some sort of conflict when it comes to teamwork or communicating. There's a lack of planning, a lack of direction. Tell me about the Star in the upright. Why is it here for Capricorn and their person in love? Two of Swords. Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made. And someone is struggling to make that decision. Perhaps there is, well, yeah, there's something here that I'm getting that it's your person, Capricorn. They are needing to make a decision out of two different paths, or make a choice between you and someone or something else, maybe someone else or an existing connection that they have, or their job, or it could be anything. But someone here is struggling to make a decision. Let's get one from the top of each. The Eight of Pentacles in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's the Queen. I mean, it could be someone's mum that's getting too involved and trying to get involved and give their opinions and their advice where it's kind of not needed. Sort of, what do you intervening, interrupting? King of Swords in the upright. Interfering, that's the one. Did I already say that? Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Five of Wands in the upright. Conflict. Seven of Swords. Deceptive energy. Seven of Cups. Confusion. Page of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity to manifest something of stability or something to do with finances, work, career. The King of Swords, a logical, wise, fair energy. Seven of Swords, there's a plan here. Whether the plan's in place or someone's needing to go back to the drawing board to make another plan. There is, well, the Seven of Swords is here. The Moon is here in reverse. There is a somewhat mysterious energy here, whether it be deceptive or sneaky or strategic. It is here. So I'm going to put these into their suits and see if I can get some final messages for you, Capricorn. This definitely comes down to commitment, perhaps marriage, stability, money, material things, material security. Someone is holding on too tightly to something of abundance, of security, of stability, of status, of wealth, of money, of finances. It's something here, there's a heavy energy of family. Family, stability, something that has been built on. A heavy resistance to make some sort of change, decision. Contradicting energies of hopeful one moment, totally hopeless the next. Feeling completely betrayed and wounded, confused. Someone's kind of got their head in the clouds. They're not really thinking realistically. And some, I mean, it could be legal matters involved here. Someone is communicating, but someone feels that they're keeping something back. They're possibly not being trustworthy with what they're saying, or someone is being all talk and no action. There is a deceptive energy here. There is a strategic energy here. There's fast change, fast movement, fast communication, but even that is somewhat contradictory. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hope this helped. Hope it resonated. If it did, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you would like more readings from me, please subscribe to the channel and you will get notifications when I next do a reading. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Until next time, bye bye.